This is the Fashionable Citizens Network. The world is ablaze. From smouldering cities to ravaged countrysides, the echoes of conflict reverberate across continents. We see the images flash across our screens, the dazed survivors, the rubble of once vibrant homes, the orphaned children. But do we truly grasp the magnitude of suffering unfolding beyond our immediate view? The conflicts of our time are not distant wars fought on foreign soil. They are deeply interconnected, weaving a web of destruction that ensnares millions. These are not mere statistics on a news ticker. They are human lives shattered, futures stolen, and a collective scar on our humanity. We must confront the uncomfortable reality. Our world is not at peace. It is plagued by a multitude of conflicts, each with its own harrowing narrative of violence, displacement, and loss. These conflicts, often hidden from the headlines, demand our attention. They demand our empathy. Ignoring their existence, turning a blind eye to the suffering, makes us complicit in the perpetuation of violence. We cannot afford apathy. We cannot afford silence. The time for awareness, for action, is now. The conflict in Ukraine, a stark reminder of the fragility of peace, continues to rage. Cities like Mariupol and Bakhmut have become synonymous with devastation, their names etched in the collective memory of a world witnessing the horrors of war unfold in real time. Thousands of miles away, the Tigray War in Ethiopia has left an indelible mark on the region. The death toll, though difficult to ascertain due to media blackouts, is estimated to be in the hundreds of thousands. Families have been torn apart, starvation stalks the land, and the echoes of violence continue to haunt the survivors. In the shadows of these conflicts, countless others simmer. The Syrian civil war, now in its second decade, has displaced millions and fueled a humanitarian crisis of epic proportions. Yemen continues to grapple with a devastating war, its people caught in the crossfire of regional power struggles. These are but a few examples of the conflicts plaguing our world. Each conflict, a microcosm of human suffering, represents countless individual stories of loss, resilience, and the desperate yearning for peace. Their stories must be told. The conflicts we face are complex, often fueled by a tangled web of historical grievances, political instability, and competition for resources. External actors, both state and non-state, frequently play a significant role in either exacerbating or mitigating these conflicts. The United States, with its unparalleled military and economic might, wields significant influence on the global stage. Its involvement in these conflicts, however, is a subject of intense debate. While some argue for a more interventionist approach, others advocate for diplomatic solutions and humanitarian aid. The US has provided billions of dollars in military aid to Ukraine, bolstering its defenses against Russian aggression. However, its role in the Middle East, particularly in the wake of the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan, remains deeply contested. The question remains, how can the international community, led by nations like the United States, effectively address these conflicts? Is military intervention ever justified, or should the focus be on diplomacy, humanitarian aid, and addressing the root causes of conflict? Blessed are the peacemakers, the Sermon on the Mount reminds us. Yet achieving peace in a world consumed by conflict often feels like an insurmountable challenge. We must start with ourselves, with a commitment to understanding, to empathy, to breaking down the walls of indifference that divide us. He will judge between the nations and will settle disputes for many peoples, the prophet Isaiah assures us. We pray for that day, for the wisdom to choose dialogue over violence, for the courage to embrace forgiveness over vengeance. Yehiwat temutruna tedel, let there be peace in our time, An ancient Ethiopian prayer whispers, a simple plea, yet one that carries the weight of generations yearning for an end to suffering. We must never lose sight of our shared humanity, for it is in our collective conscience, in our unwavering commitment to peace, that hope resides. Let us work together, tirelessly and with open hearts, to build a world where the echoes of conflict are replaced by the sweet music of peace.